I'd like to call one Bucky Beaver to the witness stand.
Rusty, if you have to, drag him by them two big front buck teeth. Get him on the stand.
Raise your right hand. Right. The other right. Hang on up there. Are you as stupid as you look? You swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You don't know? Maybe this will help you out a little bit. You do know?
I would like to go ahead and bring in Exhibit A, B, and C. Let's get down to the tough questions first.
So being noted, A, B, and C will be entered into Heat Seeker Incorporated State Evidence.
Bucky, do any of these items here look familiar? Any of these items look familiar? These are all what we call gimmick bags. These are basically things that real professional wrestlers carry around with real professional wrestling gear, such as boots, trunks, tights, etc., knee pads, things of that nature. What they do with this stuff is they put it on and they get in a professional wrestling ring and they entertain, and they put a concoction of moves and holds and reversals together, and they actually wrestle. This is something that can't be found in the grass or dirt. This is something that happens in front of an actual crowd of people that actually pay to get in a door. I understand that somehow you have managed to talk your way into a few shows. And you've also, well, I'll give it to you. You didn't leave empty-handed, did you? Hell no, I stole everything. Oh, well. It's come to my attention, Bucky, that you are liable for stealing a pair of boots, a pair of trunks, and somehow have managed to steal a whole frickin' ring. Yeah. And I would have got away with it, too, if it wasn't for that clown and those damn heat seekers. So you just admitted it. You stole all these things, and you just admitted it. Yeah, you did. A whole court heard you. Judge, did you hear him?
I did hear him.
You were also accused of child abuse for chunking your baby over your shoulder just a few seconds ago.
You're going to do 90 days
automatically, sir. And do you not realize how dirty that baby was? Mr. Beaver, I would also like to bring up the fact that as I was putting my sport coat on earlier, your wife seemed to have been staring at my crotch area. I was told by somebody that I know that she does this quite often in locker rooms. You bring your wife into locker rooms. That's what makes you a backyarder right there. Bringing people into the locker room like your dirty ass baby, your dirty trailer wife, and your dirty self. Now let's get back down to it. Does the name Pharaoh ring a bell? I believe it does, because I believe it was NWA Battlezone. Does that ring a bell? It does ring a bell, doesn't it? You're right, it does. Because I do believe it was there that one Outcome Kel loaned you a car. Not only did you take the car, but you brought it back with no donut in the back because you sold the damn donut. I believe that's true. Does a certain church concession stand ring a bell? Was it you that stole $250 of people's hard-earned money? They say over 20 people paid to get into that show, and you took every bit of it. And it's also your fault that you have a guy plastered on your knee pads flexing a bicep that you don't even have. That's not a bicep. That's ridiculous. Your teeth are bigger than your arms. This witness has already admitted to his wrongdoings. I see no reason not to sentence this man to life in the backyard.
Well,
without.
I'd still like to know the answer to the question that was stated a few seconds ago about one Pharaoh Funk's daughter.
Pharaoh Funk.
14-year-old daughter.
14-year-old daughter?
Battle Zone, does that ring a bell?
I didn't do it, man. I told y'all I didn't do that, man. All I ever wanted to do my whole life...
You answered the damn question.
All I ever wanted to do my whole life was be a pro wrestler. I've watched and studied hours and hours of film of JBL. I even renamed myself Gay BL. I wear a towel around my neck and try to rip off people I see
Did
on
your
TV.
wife know that she was 14?
Man, no, my wife don't know she was 14. Well, no, my wife don't know nothing because I didn't do it. I promise y'all, court, I promise y'all, don't sentence me to the life in the backyard.
There is also another claim, Crown, that's come my way. We're going to have to address this before I do sentencing. Pro Wrestling Nexus. Does that ring a bell? Gulfport, Mississippi?
Sexist?
Well, yeah, Pro Wrestling Nexus.
Oh, yeah.
In Gulfport, Mississippi.
I think I went there one time and went there.
Well, yeah. Well, here's what happened. Here's what's being claimed against you.
Is that where I got them
It
socks?
claims...
What? I'm sorry.
Huh? Are you talking while I'm talking?
I think that's where I got them socks out of that little boy's bag.
Yeah.
He
Not
said
only did you
he
get
said
a...
I could have them.
He said you could have them.
Well, it was like 8 pairs, but they were in a pack, brand new, still had a Walmart tag. But I was hurting. I needed socks.
Well, you answered the question. Is it true that you took another pro wrestler, wannabe pro wrestler's money, and claimed to have to put down payment on a wrestling building?
Yes. No.
Oh. And you spent the money
No.
with a one Mike Quackenduck and
Yeah.
one Theodore Allen on the card?
If I remember correctly, Quackenduck let me sniff his underwear and signed them for me. And Allen let me... I forgot what he let me do. I think he let me... I think he watched the door while I took somebody else's boots.
Well, not on this show. That's how I know you're lying.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
holding you contempt of court right now.
What are you talking...
What I'm talking about is you...
Contempt!
You stealing another man's money, saying you put a down payment on the building. You didn't put the down payment on the building. Mike Quackenduck, Theodore Allen, had to be canceled out. This other so-called pro wrestler goes to the building and says, hey, I'm ready to get everything paid up to have the show. Next thing you know, no deposit's been paid on the building. Nobody's been paid. Nothing's been done. And looks like you done walked away with another $200.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I didn't take that $200. I didn't take that and spend it on groceries for my kids and my dirty wife. I promise you I didn't.
Well, it was supposed to be at the VFW hall. Does that ring a bell?
VFW? No. No, I don't even know what hall that is. The only hall I ever walked down was the Hall of Shame.
Well, what we're going to do is we've listened to all the evidence been brought against y'all.
Evidence!
I don't see... I'm going to go back to my chambers. I'm going to come back and I will give a ruling on behalf of separate cases of CBW's defamation of character lawsuit. And you're already in contempt of court 90 days. I'm going to tell you that right off the top, 90 days.
What'd I do?
You threw the baby about 10 feet.
We do that all the time at the trailer.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my chambers.
Sick!
Sorry, Judge.
Actually, I'd like to see counsel in my chambers and where we can discuss some matters. So what we'll do is we'll take a 10-minute recess and court will rejoin in 10 minutes.
CBW, I'm gonna need your help, man. This is way more than I can handle. I got the cash box, and I got the boys' bags. So come on in and give me a hand before they get back. Here I am. Grab them bags, and boots. Let's go. I got the money. We got to haul butt. Hurry up. Hurry up. Go. Go get the car started.